Hey everyone, it is I, the wonderful Shrubber45, in the face. I am doing a new segment called Shrubber45's Game Review Show. Yeah, it may sound original, but it, everyone else doesn't have a godly sound like I do. So let's get to it and start with my very first Shrubber45's Game Review Show. I'm going to start out with a game from the famous anime series Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. I remember coming home from school and sitting down by a TV to watch my favorite fighters save the Earth every day. Seeing Goku use the Kamehameha Wave, Spirit Bomb, and becoming a Super Saiyan, it just gave me chills. But in the year 2002, I would get even bigger chills because I've heard of the brand new Dragon Ball Z game that was coming out for the Game Boy Advance called Legacy of Goku. I mean, it was a brand new DBZ game. It There were limited DBZ games out there, and Budokai didn't come out until 7 months later. And if you ever saw the commercial for the game, you would know what I mean. A boy is playing his game and was on his way to hang out with his friends, and as he plays it, he becomes a Super Saiyan. He has the hair and everything. That's what I wanted when I was a kid. So one day for my birthday, I got the game. I was so thrilled with joy I didn't know what to do, so I popped the bad boy in and started the game. The opening screen was awesome. It played the opening Funimation music, Funimation was the dubbing company for DBZ in America, and also had Goku looking all cool on the front. So here we go, a new game. It opens with Gohan lost, and Goku has to find him. Alright, just like the show. Good there. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. Well, it's been an hour and I can't find Gohan anywhere. This isn't like Dragon Ball Z. It doesn't take Goku an hour to find Gohan. And not only that, Goku seems to be having some trouble with the wildlife too. Literally, if Goku crosses any living thing other than a squirrel, it attacks him. I'll be looking for Gohan and oh my god, a snake! The reason I yelled it is because in the game Goku seems to be deathly weak against snakes and anything really. Oh yeah, along the way you see Yamcha training in the woods too. And I have a right mind to call the police for trespassing. Yamcha, you bastard. Another thing wrong with the game is Goku has a limited flying points that you can pick up on the map as you go along. But as I said, they are limited. This is a problem because the game tempts you with other little knickknacks on the map that you need to fly to. But you also need to have fly to find Gohan too, so this is a big problem. Also, why would you do that in the first place? Yes, I get it. You want to create a challenge for the players, and I'm for it. But this is a game that was targeted for kids, and what do kids want to do? Kids want to defy the laws of gravity and fly like their hero Goku. Not spend points so they can move 4 spaces across a pond to save a kid's boat. By the way, that is a side mission. I'll be honest, I never played the rest of the game. This was a disaster in my youth. Nothing could make up for this. Yes, Budokai was great, and Talketsu was, we don't talk about that. But there was no good Dragon Ball games for the Game Boy. Until one stormy night, and the clouds suddenly cleared, and made way for the legacy of Goku 2. As a kid I was stupid. I'll admit it. I forgot the fact that the first game was shit. So again, I got my hopes up and got the game. So I popped it in my good old Game Boy and pressed the on switch. Well, there was a similar opening, which gave me some repressed and horrible memories from game numero uno. So after a week of waiting, I played it for the first time. The the opening was, well, nice. I started off like an episode from the show. Not with the opening, but like you were playing and watching a 32-bit Dragon Ball Z episode. It was nice. I liked it. It made me feel like a kid again. Well, then you go and see Goku in the distance as Gohan runs up to him, and they have a nice dialogue and have some miss about how they missed each other until, whoa! It's Frieza. What do I do? I'm only Gohan. Gohan can't fight him. Well, here I go. Uh, oh, I, I beat him. I am God! See, it's nice. They improved it by making it easier for kids, but also more enjoyable to play. And as you play on, you can realize many, many more changes to it. For example, no more flying points. Instead, you have a platform that allows you to fly anywhere on a huge map representing Earth. So you can go anywhere without worrying that you would run out of gas. Another thing was the story was exactly like the show. Lines from the show were pretty much copied, and it made you feel like you were watching the show, but also playing it. And last but not least, they have a reason for the violent animals. Instead of attacking with no cause, they actually have a reason for it. Is from the leftover black water mist that Garlic Jr. used earlier in the show in the Garlic Jr. saga. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but at least they're getting better at explaining themselves. The legacy of Goku ends there, unless you include Boost Fury, which was even better than the other two. Dragon Ball Z would have many more games for the Game Boy franchise and other consoles, like GT Transformation. I wouldn't suggest that. Or Supersonic Warriors for the Game Boy Advance, and Supersonic Warriors 2 for the DS. Good games. The console would hold great names like the Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi series, and they are still making more, such as the recently developed Raging Blast and Kinect, but don't get me started on Kinect. So if you want to play a good DBZ game for the handheld console, then check out the Loving Legacy of Goku series. I promise you will not be disappointed. Unless it's Legacy of Goku 1. But that's just my opinion.